Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk a little bit about two of our chakras, and those are our solar plexus chakra and our heart chakra. And our solar plexus chakra is located like just above our belly button. It's associated with the color yellow, and oftentimes if you're feeling a little bit like disconnected from your power, disconnected from your creativity, and you feel like you're maybe like floundering a little bit when it comes to your purpose, your passion, and your creative outlets, you're probably having some sort of blockage here. And again, like when I say the word block or stuck, that is not a bad thing. I honestly love when I get a little bit stuck, because it's such a nice kind of way to come back to myself, to self-reflect, to kind of talk to my body and my mind and my soul and just say like, hey, like what is going on? What am I supposed to learn from this? How am I supposed to lean in? Am I supposed to simply pause at this moment? So solar plexus is all about creative expression and empowerment. So if if you're kind of feeling like you want to get back in touch with that, you're feeling a little bit like, oh man, I used to paint and I used to dance and I used to swim and I used to move. This might be your reminder to kind of do those things again. I love to repeat affirmations like, I am creative and I am empowered to share my creativity. I am confident. All of the chakras work together. So if you're feeling a little bit unsettled, a little bit of unsafe, maybe a little bit of worry and anxiety, of course you are. Like, you're normal. That's totally normal. So it doesn't mean that you only have some stuff going on in your root chakra or your, sacral chakra. All of the chakras do work together. So for the solar plexus, if you kind of want to come back to your creative side, if you kind of want to feel a little bit of passion and purpose, and if you kind of just want to feel like maybe even a little bit more comfortable in your stomach area, maybe you're having some digestion issues or food isn't really like settling the way it normally does or the way you'd like it to. I love to use a few things. Number one is citrine, beautiful yellow stone, and you can put it on your belly, you can hold it, you can wear it. I have a couple of things. I have a necklace. This is not citrine, but I do wear a necklace sometimes, and I have a little bit of citrine in some of my stones. And imagine that beautiful glowing yellow light around the top of your belly button, and some affirmations that you can say while you hold the stone or put it on your body, can kind of help move the energy around, and just kind of imagine things flowing, and just kind of lean into this discomfort, even though it's uncomfortable to do that, because that is kind of where we kind of get that settled feeling, is when we embrace the fact that we're not settled, if that makes sense. So that's the solar plexus chakra. I also feel very called to talk about our heart chakra today, which is connected to the colors pink and green. And I oftentimes will tell my clients, like, you can imagine a pink glowing light and or a green one. So just kind of sit with whatever color feels best. Obviously, the heart is all things heart, love, self-love. Being open-hearted is something, I said that at 333, and I just want to point that out because I made a note of it in my mind. I saw that. So having an open heart is something that is very, very difficult, especially when we are feeling off balance, and especially when we're feeling like the world is not maybe reciprocating that, if that makes sense. I feel very called to say the key to most things when it comes to alignment, when it comes to peace, when it comes to being grounded, is being open-hearted. And the message today, like in terms of your heart, is that if you can learn to forgive yourself and others, and you can keep your heart open in spite of other people maybe not doing the same for you, I think that is not only the biggest gift you can give yourself, but the biggest gift you can give humanity. And again, like, no pressure. When you hear me say biggest gift to humanity, what the hell, Courtney? Don't freak out about that. The idea here is that we want to be able to feel that love for ourselves. We want to be able to feel love for every fiber of our body. and our thoughts and our emotions and our experiences. That is not easy to do. So don't stress about this. Again, the opposite of kind of finding that peace is to worry about finding the peace and to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't feel it. It's okay. You know, it might be a day that you don't feel peace. It might be 3 weeks that you don't feel peace. Some people go years without feeling it. So if you're watching this video, you're meant to see this video. And if you're watching this video and you're feeling like, dang, yeah, I kind of do feel a little bit of blockage. I'm not like feeling my purpose and my power and my creativity. I'm also feeling like I'm judging myself. I'm judging other people. I'm having a hard time remaining open-hearted. I'm having a hard time with releasing anger and embracing compassion. Again, it's okay, of course. So imagine this beautiful, glowing pink and or green light around your heart. You can practice the thing, you know, that I kind of showed you in another video earlier, which is kind of like moving the energy around, bringing in the universal life force energy and just kind of like putting it into our heart, being very intentional with wanting to have an open heart. I also love rose quartz. It's a beautiful pink stone. All things love, love of self, love of life, love of current situation. We do not have to accept what's happening, but we do have to try our best. And again, this is not preachy. We do have to try to find our way through it. And we have to have that hope, you know, that faith. Faith is really just like belief in something we can't see. And mindfulness really is just being here without judgment. So if we can kind of embrace those two things, it's small steps, right? It's not going to like make us feel totally perfect and settled in an unsettled world, but I think it will help. So you can say things like, you know, I am open-hearted, I am compassionate, I am empathetic, I forgive myself, I release any anger or tension that is I'm holding that is connected to my mind, body, soul, and just kind of imagine, you know, that beautiful pink glowing light around your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths and just kind of settle in too. There's nothing wrong with just sitting still once in a while, and just kind of like asking the universe if there's anything it wants to say, talking to yourself, and just kind of really being in tune, because I also feel very called to say right now we need to trust ourselves and we need to embrace our own intuition, because intuition is really a form of love, because it means that not only are we having that faith and that hope and that open-heartedness, but it also means that we know that things change. We know that we have the ability to kind of ride the wave. And we have the ability to be love even when, again, like it's hard, especially when it's difficult. Okay, so I hope these messages were helpful today, and I'll talk to you soon.